English language teaching has the same challenges the world over. This series focuses on teaching speaking. We've come to Thailand to see how primary and secondary teachers here teach pronunciation. Teacher trainer John Kay will be taking a look and offering some tips.
Your students will be basing their production of English sounds on the sounds they already have from their language. So it's your job to make them more aware of the sounds that they have to produce in order to sound more fluent in English.
I say, what is this? Okay, look at this. We say, he is wearing a jacket.
Students will have different problem sounds according to their own language. Supot uses various techniques to model these sounds.
The Thai students seem to have problem with problem sound in themselves. So pronunciation, sometimes that we do with the drilling and also repeat after the teacher, or sometimes I use the cassette when I know that I myself cannot pronounce it correctly.
What's this? Hand.
Pathamporn also uses repetition to teach new sounds.
I start by practice the vowels and consonants and then practice them in the words and the sentence. Only 1,500 baht.
So how do you teach students to form the sounds?
By introducing the students to a visual representation of the mouth, here it is, with the tongue, here it is, we can clearly show the position of the tongue when forming a sound like the unvoiced t, t. And we can also show that this is approximately the same position for forming the voiced sound d, d, d. Sometimes the sound t and the sound d are quite difficult for the students to produce because they can't actually hear the difference. It's very important for the teacher to make sure they're saying t or d. If the students can't hear it, they can perhaps feel it by putting if they put their hand over their throat, they can go d, d, and they can feel it. Or d, d, they can actually feel it. If they say t, then they can't feel it. Or t, then they can't feel it.
That's all.
Sumali picks up on a common problem sound with her Year 12s.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay, stick your tongue a little bit. Think. Everybody think. I think. I don't think so. Very good. To teach pronunciation, there are a lot of pronunciation games you can read from books. But, again, you have to know your students' weak points.
Tree. Spell. T-R-E-E. Tree.
Two sounds which are often confused in English are the long sound E and the short sound I. There's a nice way to practice this with the students. E and also I. E.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Really?
Montakan teaches secondary students and finds that with this age group, not being able to form sounds perfectly actually holds them back from speaking.
Pronunciation.
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 Most of Thai, they're worried about their pronunciation. They don't think that, okay, this is our accent. I have enough vocabularies to speak.
The man you met yesterday is my brother. Everybody say brother.
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 We have other sounds which are the sound Another sound is the sound. We have two sounds. If we put these two sounds together with a and a with a and a we get o. Another particularly difficult sound for some languages to reproduce. We can do it like this.
Our teacher is coming.
Our teacher is coming. Anybody else?
Teachers listening.
Really?
The teachers, if you said the teachers, no need is, because teachers is already, right? The teacher is coming, or the teacher is coming. That's why we have the contraction.
In a stream of speech, we often don't hear the words which are said because the words glide together. For example, he and is. Now, how can we make this more immediate to the students? Well, here's one technique. Use the fingers. He and is. He and is. And then, as a teacher, from the back, remember, don't cover it. From the back, he's. He's.
Teacher coming! Come on! Let's go into the classroom. Something like this, right?
It's 1,700 baht. It's 1,700 baht. It's 1,700 baht.
English has an alternation of weaker forms and stronger forms. Obviously, for some languages, you pronounce the letter how you see it. So if you see a letter E, then you have to pronounce the letter E, eh. In English, this is not the case. It can be eh, or it can be
I'm looking for a guitar.
So if you want to bring in a natural spoken model, it's not such a good idea to give them the written model first, because the written model will obviously influence the way that they pronounce. So the listening, remember, the listening comes first, and then you can reinforce it with the written form.
Yes, I'm looking for a guitar.
Yes, I'm looking for a guitar. Who wants to be the volunteer? Oh, everyone wants to be the volunteer. Okay, start, go.
Do you have any discount? Yes, discount is only 50 baht.
Excellent.